What's going on, guys? I am Hated and welcome to my channel. I'm back and I'm bringing you something a little different. This is actually going to be the first, as you guys can tell by the title, it's going to be the first episode of Mercenary Mondays. And my idea behind this is, as of lately, I've been running around solo a lot and just kind of, especially on the PS3, which this gameplay is from the PS3. And I've just been running around solo and on PS3 just trying to rank up, level up and all that good stuff. But I figured I've been having a lot of good games, and since they're in Mercenary a lot or by myself, then why not make a series out of it? That way it's something to, one, keep me active, and it gives me something to kind of, how can I put it, like kind of keep me going. Like every Monday I'm going to put up a new episode of Mercenary Mondays. Now most of the time I'm going to try to live comment with them. This one is not a live comment. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys like I would with any other commentary because I felt like it. But, and also because this week being the first week, it's I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on with it. I could have done it in a live com, but I want my live comms to be as real as possible. And that's one thing I want to try to do. I'm not going to hold back. I know I've done some live comms before. I'm not sure if I posted any on this channel where I actually tried to, I guess you could say, filter myself. I censored myself in a way. And I just want to, I want to keep it as real as possible. Let you guys see kind of what goes through my head in the middle of the game. Kind of like that Inside the Mind of Hated. That game was pretty close to what I was thinking most of that game, but that end, oh Jesus, if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll put a link probably down in the description below. You guys can see what I'm talking about. That game, the way that game ended, whew, that had me going. But that's what's going on with the series, guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to put this out every week. I want to try to live com most of them. I really want to get back into live comment a lot more. Just because it kind of gives you guys kind of insight into what actually goes through my head in the middle of the game. This is kind of what I'm actually doing, what I'm actually feeling most of the time. So I'm going to be trying to do that for you guys here, probably in the next episode, which I think I recorded one last night to go up. Can't remember if that was live commed or not. But if not, I'll hold that off till later and try to get a live commentary. I kind of want to keep one kind of in the pocket in case I don't get one during the week till live commed over. Just want to have one in the pocket just in case. But on to the subject of this video that I wanted to talk about, especially today. Today is Memorial Day. The day I'm posting this, it's Memorial Day. And as most of you guys know, I myself am prior military. I actually am now retired out of the Army due to my PTSD and a few of my physical limitations that are a result of what happened to me while I was in Iraq. So those kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Memorial Day itself and what it means to me and what it should mean to most people, especially here in the States, which is the only place that celebrates this holiday. Memorial Day to me, it's really tough because, like I said, I've been downrange. I've seen the dark side of, I guess you could say, the dark side of humanity. I've seen a lot of things that most people don't see, like not even when I was in Iraq. Like I was already seeing stuff that most people don't like to see when I was just in the military before we actually got deployed, just because that was my job, where in case you didn't know, I was a military police. So I saw some things even on the base that you kind of, most people don't see it on a day-to-day basis, and we had to see it and we had to live with it and we had to deal with it and we had to be professional while dealing with it. So that was tough. But we I've seen a lot, and I honestly count it such an honor to have served next to the amazing man and woman that I served next to while I was in. It was just, it means so much to have those people in my life, even a lot of, like, some of them still in my life to this day, that I talk to almost on a daily, if not weekly basis, just trying to keep in contact with them. And because they were the ones that were there, you know, they were the ones that shared the same experience as you did, and it's hard to really talk to people about it that weren't there with you. But it was the military has always been a very special place in my heart. My grandfather was very proud of me for being in the military. When I joined, it was kind of, I was the second one out of his grandchildren to actually join, and it, like I said, it really meant a lot to him, and seeing him that proud of me, it meant a lot to me, because it's your grandpa and you want him to be proud of you. But Memorial Day itself, I feel a lot of people have kind of strayed away from what it actually means. Even within the military community itself, they most of us, I'll admit, there was times when the only thing I cared about Memorial Day weekend was the fact that it was a 4-day weekend and we had 4 days off instead of the usual work week. We always got a 4-day for Memorial Day, and you kind of get lost. You kind of let that get to you, and that kind of becomes your focus. But the thing you got to do is you got to try to remember at some point exactly what Memorial Day is actually about, like the actual true meaning behind Memorial Day, the reason it's even called Memorial Day. To me, it's a day to remember not only those that came before me, but those who I've served next to and are now gone, so that I remember them. And it's just, it gets kind of tough. I'm trying to keep my composure during this commentary as much as possible, because it's really emotional, because I've had good friends that I actually grew up with that joined the military after I did, who have since gone on, and it's tough because like I said, I grew up with them, and it really hit me hard the day I learned that they were gone. So I know tomorrow or today, I'm actually recording this the night before. I know today I want to do something I try to do every Memorial Day and go up there and see his gravesite here in Arizona, just to kind of remember him and kind of spend some time with him. I know it's weird because he's in the grave and everything, but it's just to be there with him, it means something, and it means a lot. His parents actually just moved away recently due to church commitments, so they won't be there tomorrow. But I know I'll do my best to be there tomorrow. And the sad thing is, and the argument came up when they were talking about making 9/11 a holiday. The argument is, when you make it a holiday like it is, like you look at Memorial Day, you look at Veterans Day, look at these days, and people don't see them, for the most part, they don't see them for what they actually truly mean, what they truly stand for. Most people just see them as time off, like I said, like we did, time off, time to go barbecue, time to go out to the lake. And those things are good and fun, and by no means am I saying that we all gotta be somber Sallies, because tomorrow I do have plans to go out with my brothers. We're going to have a barbecue, just me and my brothers, and I don't want it, like, I even posted on Twitter, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, that link will probably be in the description, even though I never put it down there. Yeah, I even put it on Twitter. It's like, I just asked that at some point today you take a moment and remember and think about the men and women who have served this great country and who ultimately have paid that ultimate price, because it's without them, none of this is even possible. Even before me, that's one thing I try to do, is like I know, especially being military, I know about the history of the military, and without the people that served before me, I wouldn't have even had the chance to serve. I would have been in the German army or something crazy like that. But I just ask that you all take a moment and remember the true meaning behind this holiday, the true meaning, like what it's actually about, and that we don't forget it, you know, because it's easy to get caught up in plans and everything for Memorial Day, the weekend and everything, but there's actually the reason behind it. So I hope this commentary ain't too somber, but the next one's the future Mercenary Mondays. I won't be as somber, I promise. Just it's like I said, this is a really personal subject to me. It's really hits home with me just because of my link to the military and all that, and the losing of friends and good friends. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm sorry if I kind of brought the mood down. I really am. I really didn't want to. I tried to keep this as upbeat as possible, but that's the game, guys. I went like 47 and 15, I think. Like I said, this is on PS3, so I'm very low level. It's on my hated account instead of my old account that I've been using a lot to play with my sister, but on my hated account I've been playing a lot recently just to get that leveled up. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next week for Mercenary Monday episode 2. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Hated, and I'm out. Peace.